Dear students, today we are going to deal with Indo-European language family. Before going to Indo-European language family, let us understand what is a language family. A language family is a group of languages which are related to each other. There are many languages in this world, but these languages belong to different language families, and every family is supposed to have several branches and sub branches. According to one estimate, there are something like 3,000 languages that are spoken in different parts of the world, and these 3,000 languages are classified into 100 linguistic or language families. But of these language families, only a few language families have been scientifically investigated. There are many Aboriginal, American, and African languages that have no literature. Some have no script even. It is believed that the Indo-European language family is the largest of all the language families. When we say largest, it means it is spoken by the largest number of people around the world. The languages belonging to the Indo-European language family are spoken by 10,000 million people in the eastern and western hemispheres. It is supposed to be the first language family that linguists scientifically reconstructed somewhere in 19th century. This language family has produced the largest number of books in the world. The people speaking the languages belonging to this language family are supposed to be the leaders in world history. And we are interested in the Indo-European language family because the Teutonic branch from which English descended is supposed to be a branch of the Indo-European language family. Now, how do we classify languages and language families? We must remember that as long as a language is in actual use, it is always in a state of flux. It continues to change and develop. Differences crop up at two different points of time as well as space. The same language over a period of time changes, and therefore we find that there are changes in languages at two different points of time. Now we find that the same language has a variety after maybe 200 kilometers or 500 kilometers. So it has another variety of it at a different place. Now what happens over a period of time, these differences keep on increasing. Now why these differences keep on increasing? Some of the factors that contribute to this include migration, changes in the cultural system of the people using that language, contact with people speaking different languages, and of course changing needs. Our needs are changing, and so the language has to cope up with these changing needs. As a result, what happens? Many expressions go out of use, or some expressions get a new meaning. Sorry, some words get a new meaning. Many new words are also introduced into that language. As I said, because of migration, because of changes in cultural system, because of contact with people speaking different languages, and because of changing needs. For example, just imagine 100 years back, the word computer was not a part of our language. 100 years back, maybe the we may have never heard of the word satellite. We may not have heard of fighter jets. We may not have heard of the internet even. Now all these words have become a part and parcel of our language now. So they have all been added to the language. So what happens is these differences keep on increasing, and many phonemes change, many phonemes disappear, new phonemes come in, many changes take place in the grammatical system, maybe because of the contact of the speakers of the language, another set of speakers of another language. And as a result, what happens over a period of time, a original unified tongue gets diversified and split up into many dialects. Over a period of time, the dialects become so differentiated from each other, they themselves gain an identity of a language. For example, Bhojpuri was once upon a time a variety of Hindi. Now it is an independent language. This has happened with many languages.